Okay, I found my spot. What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. Previously on Used Gucci, you were promised that I was going to be going on some sort of outdoor adventure. And let me just say that nature had other plans. We'd booked a trip to the Philippines, but unfortunately a cyclone is rampaging in that area of the world this weekend. No problem, we pivoted 2 days ago and decided to check out Hakone. Also, for those that are wondering how I'm able to pivot so quickly, and maybe I'm just tooting my own horn here, but I'm sharing some tips and tricks I've learned over the years of having to be super adaptable when trying to travel. What John and I like to do when we're trying to plan a last minute trip is first of all, see what flights are available, because those are pretty much your constraints. So that is going to determine the start and finish of whatever your schedule is going to be. Once that's established, then I'll immediately go to some sort of list that says top 15 things to do in this area. I'll look at a couple of those and I'll note down the ones that look most interesting and I'll make them into a list in Microsoft Excel. I put this list kind of in the middle of the spreadsheet, and at the top I have the days I'm going to be there, Friday through Sunday, starting and ending at the times of whenever my flights are. And then you kind of have like the beginning of your itinerary puzzle. Okay, then I will go to Google Maps and star all of those places. Then I will zoom out and look at the general area and look at the clusters of starred things that I wanted to do, and I will see how close they are to each other. And from that, you just kind of plug it into your spreadsheet. So if you see a group of things that are clustered together, a group of stars clustered together, it makes sense to stick them all on like the day of Saturday. So you know that you can easily get to those things all in one day. And yeah, based on priority or proximity or whatever your constraints may be, you just kind of continue plugging things in until you run out of slots, and boom, there you generally have your itinerary. Anyway, so that's exactly what we did, and we're feeling great, ready to go. We don't need the Philippines, we'll do that some other long weekend. Getting super excited to sample all the foods in Hakone. So we booked our flights at this point. It is Thursday. It just occurred to me that I've been saying Hakone this entire time. I'm in Hokkaido, and we are specifically in Sapporo. We cancel our trip to the Philippines and pivot to booking a flight to Hokkaido. We book our flights on an airline called Peach, assembled our itinerary, and made it to the airport on Friday. So we're sitting at Narita, which by the way requires quite a long train ride to get to from Yokohama, and it costs about 3,000 yen. It's no easy feat getting to Narita, but what do I care, because I'm going to Hokkaido. So we're chilling in the airport, waiting for our flight, kind of laughing about the name Air Peach. Kind of a silly name for an airline, right? Like, Air Peach. Like, it seems like such a Japan thing to do. We grossly underestimated Air Peach. I would say it was about an hour before we were supposed to take off, and Air Peach sends us an email. Your flight is canceled. Sorry. There was no recourse or plan B offered whatsoever. It was just like, our airplane's being rotated. Sorry. We head over to the Air Peach desks. They're just closed. The employees have fled. We finally track one down, and they're like, well, there is a flight that's leaving at 8 p.m. that you could get on. And we're like, can we get on it? And they're like, no. So now we're just in the airport. We've come all this way, our bags are packed, our itinerary is ready. We start looking for other flights that are going to Hokkaido that night. There's absolutely nothing except this fake Air Peach flight. Before I forget, the other piece of advice I learned is that if you're flying domestically in Japan, they won't let you check in until an hour and a half before your flight. So there's absolutely no point of arriving early. You're just gonna sit there and waste a bunch of time. And flying domestically is much like getting on a train. Like, they don't check your IDs or anything like that. It's usually a super fast and easy process until this point. Anyway, so we're sitting in the airport. We're looking at all the flights. We cannot get to Hokkaido. We just start looking at other flights to see, like, maybe we can just visit somewhere else. And let me tell you, we were this close to being in South Korea right now. Long story short, we finally managed to find a flight that did unfortunately leave the next day, Saturday morning. But you know what? Clearly, we're here. We made it. We are about 20 hours late, but like, screw it. Screw it and screw Air Peach. But anyway, that is the end of my long-winded intro. I warn you against the dangers of Air Peach, but I welcome you to the lovely city of Hokkaido.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm reporting from our walk that this weather is so amazing. I feel like I just teleported myself to fall, and I'm therefore in the greatest mood that I've been in like several months, I think. I feel like I'm walking around DC right now. I'm excited about everything. I also just realized that I not only lied about going on an outdoor adventure, I also lied that I was gonna bike by the next video. I'm sorry about that, everyone. That is the used Gucci guarantee. Bad audio and broken promises.
Make it on the side of the road. If I had known my captain was blind, wouldn't have come to wake boys when the clock struck 9. I'm gonna roll in a hurry, hurry, hurry to make it on the side of the road. Pork and beans, pork and beans.
So we're out and about, as you can see, minding our own beeswax, enjoying the nightlife, and we were just emailed by Air Peach that not only was our flight here canceled, but our flight home was just canceled too. So that's great. Now we are stuck here. Oh my god, never ever book with Air Peach. It's really amazing. Sauce complains I don't have enough on my.
Same price, like no charge?
No charge.
Okay.
Stay Have you reached your desired ice cream level?
I have.
Can I take a video of you doing your thing?
You may.
Okay, here is Milk Mura 101 from me. You put your spoon parallel with your ice cream cup. You pour one of your mini samples of liquor over it, and then you eat it. That was like sea level instruction, but we're about to do a live demonstration, so. And then you take that spoon.
Okay. Pour some Blanton's over this.
Yes. Wait, so what are you having with it here?
Bourbon.
Bourbon, okay. Go right ahead. And then...
Now eat.
What are your thoughts on like bourbon with ice cream?
Tasty.
Okay. We're starting with some brandy here. The ice cream has a delicious orange flavor, and I'm pointing out now that Hokkaido is known for its dairy, and so far it's definitely living up to its reputation. I feel like somehow I'm raiding my parents' liquor cabinet again, but love the nostalgia. There's my boy. Okay guys, and gals, and everyone else. Big moment for me. I've always feared getting a crab in one of these markets for some reason. It seemed like a huge expenditure, but this was like 30 bucks, so I don't really know what I was worried about. This is baby's first hairy crab. Pretty cool stuff. It is delicious. And John has kindly gotten a stick of butter for me from Konbini so that I can enjoy it American style. So, thank you to John. All its hairs are buttered. I'm honestly having too pleasant of a day right now. This weather is just divine. I am so happy I finally worked up the courage to order a crab, and I have no idea why that required so much courage, but milestones, you know, and it was delicious. My favorite type of crab is normally snow crab, and the one that I was just eating is a hairy crab, which is famous in Hokkaido. They're both amazing, but I would say that the hairy crab has a little bit of a nuttier flavor. Hard to describe a nutty flavor in crab meat, but that is where it was. It showed up most in like the head meat. It was really delicious. I still think snow crab reigns supreme, but that experience is definitely going to be a memorable one for me. I really enjoyed that. I also wanted to say I think it's interesting because there's something called crab butter. It's like kind of like the gunk in the heads that you're not really supposed to eat back in the States, at least the way that I remember being taught to eat it. But here, crab butter, they serve it up like a delicacy. You might have seen it when I lifted up the crab head, and they eat it and they actually put it on gunkin and eat it on its own. So my compromise was to mix the crab butter with the regular butter that we smuggled into the market, and eat it that way, and it was another good marriage of the worlds. I recommend trying crab butter that way if you're easing into it. The next thing on the agenda is going to a little town called Jozankai. It apparently makes for a really great day trip from Hokkaido, and it's known for its onsen and nature scenery and ice cream and soup curry. I'm feeling very fortunate that my stomach is able to digest all that I'm putting through it on this trip because, oh my god, I want to try everything. But yeah, that's the plan. And until then, I will sit here peacefully by this little stream. Yeah, we got a lot of crows here. This is so low. Oh, because it's for a child. Okay. Yeah, I have an insane picture here because this game is for children. My arch nemesis. Oh, I hate when you can fall off. There we go. I'm ready. Okay. Gotta go. Boy. Yeah. I'm on top. I look insane. I look like Lindsay Lohan. That was low. I do enjoy winning food. There we go. We have a tiny crow for our efforts. And somehow do it. Here we go.
I'm gonna roll in a hurry, to make it on the side of the road. If I had known my captain was bad, I wouldn't have sold that special gun that is.